Hello! Welcome back to CreepyPod. We have been away with the recordings for a while. You guys haven't probably not noticed it because our backlog is big as fuck. But we are back here again with a brand new story for you all. And we're also gonna do a movie reaction again today, which you guys will know what it is in a while. Or when this video is uploaded, the movie reaction is probably already uploaded. So, we'll see about that. Anyways, this is your host, Rasmus aka Rezbir, and Bill / ThatNinjaThere back with you with another story reaction. Whew, how are you feeling today?
Not too bad. Your accent's coming a little thick today. You're rolling your tongue a lot today.
Yeah, it was a while ago we did this. But
Yeah, no.
I hope it will become better during the recording. I now become Russian.
I don't know. That is actually, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, no, it's still hot as hell over here. It's still over 100. It's still in the triple digits, but just barely.
Yeah. Anyways, we as usual now have 5 news stories. And when we were I was also mentioning the movie reaction we're gonna do today. If you haven't done that already, please go and subscribe our Patreon. Please subscribe to it.
Yeah, we had to start talking about that now, don't we?
Yep. Because over on YouTube, some of you guys don't know, which oh my gosh, some of you guys probably don't know how YouTube algorithm and shit works. But you can't upload a full-on movie to their website because you will get copyright striked. Damn, my accent is coming in. Okay, you're gonna get fucking demolished by copyright. YouTube loves to take a finger and press it up our asses when we do something like that. So we have to like edit out almost the whole fucking movie, and we are stuck with like a 8-minute reaction with almost nothing in it.
Yeah, it's almost like an advertisement.
Yeah, but over on Patreon we can upload an unedited version of it, so the whole shit is up. So like a 230-hour long reaction video to whatever movie we're doing. So if you are interested in seeing our full movie reactions, go to Patreon and search up the same name as this podcast, CreepyPod, and you should find them. Anyways, we have some questions as usual. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty, boy. What has CreepyPod taught you about yourselves that you didn't expect to learn?
That's actually a good question because I don't have much. I don't think I have an answer because I haven't thought of something like that.
I guess you got over your in the background character for a while, and you got more comfortable with narrating. But that's the only thing I can notice that affected us really. I've always been a guy that loves to be in the spotlight, so like I have the only thing I have learned by this podcast is to work together as a team and not work as a dictator. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I suppose.
Has working together on CreepyPod ever changed your friendship or the way you see each other? Oh yeah, we're lovers now.
No, but on a serious note, yeah, no, like it really just was kind of an anchoring point that's allowed the friendship to become what it has become. Because if we were just random faceless voices on the internet, we might have not actually continued. Like it gave us something to kind of work together on, and so it's been kind of an anchor point. It's almost why our friendship has progressed to where it is.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it'll keep going and just build everything stronger.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. We are kind of different humans, pretty clear in the narrations and shit. We think different stuff, but we still get together on the most stuff. In the end, maybe throughout the episode, movie, or story, we usually have 2 different sides. It's like in the, let's say, Obsession movie. We were both planting about what was wrong and what was right. I was on Bear's side almost the whole movie um, until the phone call part, and he was from the beginning just hating just shitstorms onto him. And I don't and I don't think we both agreed really.
wish.
But in the end, we came to the same conclusion. Like we usually start and throughout the story often have different opinions, but in the end we usually comes out thinking the same thing about the whole thing. And I just love that our banter and our, I don't know how to say jargon in English. Anyways,
Jargon.
jargon. It's like when two people can talk and shit about something without it being boring or someone getting quiet or something. I don't know how to.
Oh, we get quiet during some of these movies, but that's just because sometimes, like, you're trying to hear what they're saying, so you can't talk shit about what they're saying.
Yeah, but what I was. Oh my gosh! But what I was meaning was that if we hadn't gotten along this well throughout the podcast, this probably wouldn't have lasted either.
That's fair. That is
So
fair.
it was just a coincidence and fun that we managed to come out thinking this was fun and that we both clicked.
I mean, all because of a random Reddit post.
I'll pick up. Yeah. If CreepyPod suddenly ended tomorrow, what would you miss most about doing it together? Ooh. And now my webcam is fucking up again. But, well, I'm used to it. Anyways, what would you miss the most?
Just this, going back and forth, reading these stories, doing the recording, just the activity in general.
Yeah, I would say the same. We don't get many views, as most of you all maybe have noticed. And that means like we're just doing this for fun. Many other YouTubers just they soulless videos is coming out everywhere because the only reason they keep doing it is because of money, is because of this, is because of fame. So they don't really enjoy what they're doing. They just see a goal and then not really living for it. So it doesn't really work. But people like us that is this far down, we're mostly just doing it because we think it's fun, and we will just continue doing it until we don't think it's fun anymore. So like that's how it works.
Either that or we become one of those people who we manage to get a little bit of money and we start churning out our versions of the soulless videos that hopefully may still be somewhat decent. But as long as we're making joy in what we're doing, it's always good.
Yeah. What's something you struggled with personally while building CreepyPod that your viewers probably don't see?
Probably the time zone difference.
Yeah, I would probably say the same.
It is in the middle of the day for me, in the middle of the night for you. It is.
It is hard.
That's probably been the hardest thing, is just being on different parts of the globe.
Yeah, I kind of agree. There's absolutely some struggles we have with this podcast, but I don't think they're so major that they really disappear. That's like why we record so many videos, so we have a backlog, because like if something comes up in a way that is challenging and that we can't record a certain date, then we just push it forward and just upload one of the old videos we have recorded. So like we don't struggle that much with this series because like.
And thank you for Haunted Router for giving us that fucking tip.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Haunted Router. It's very sad that they ended their channel, as it seems right now.
But well, posthumous shout out.
We're keeping your legacy up, guys.
I mean, standing on the shoulders of giants. But they gave us that tip, and it was that's been a huge benefit.
Beyond subscribers, views, and numbers, what would make you feel like CreepyPod was truly successful? I mean, it's working for us, so like successful in our eyes, I see this series
as.
It's
just this, what we're doing.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Okay, you know what? Because he narrowed it down. He kind of eliminated every possible metric you could think of, but there is one. If we start getting invited to other bigger channels. Like, hey, we've been seeing you guys. We like you guys. We want you on our channel real quick, and we'll do this little collaboration. So if other YouTubers, like bigger YouTubers, start
Noticing us.
collaborating with,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that would make it successful in my eyes.
I mean that. I mean,
Absolutely, I would love to get views. Absolutely, I would love to like get monetized. Fucking hell yeah! If we start getting money
uh,
out of this, but like,
the true power is network.
yeah, yeah. Anyways, now my camera is lagging again, but that was all the questions we have now. I've saved a few, so we have some in the movie reaction video also. But yeah, so when we are aside with the questions, what are we reading today, Mr. Heltzer?
I believe you said it was my face or the face amongst the trees or some. Yeah, the face amongst the trees.
Just to remind you, uh, I heard this story first time back in the days at the same time I heard Jeff the Killer.
Here we go.
So it might suck, but I mean, I had the same thoughts about Jeff the Killer before we read it. Like, shit, I remember it as really strong, making me scared and shit like this. And this is it's the same thing about this story. I remember this as really fucking scary and shit when I was a little scared child under the blankets. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see if this story really was as good as I can remember, or if it's just another one of those. Here we go again. So, I don't know how many voice lines there is in this one, so we could do what we have done the last times. 3 paragraphs each.
I'm seeing a lot of parentheses, but you know, it wouldn't hurt to give me a few little practice in altering my voice out of the monotone narrator every now all the time. I can try putting on whatever feels right at the time.
So we do 3 paragraphs? What do you mean?
3 paragraphs and try and voice act the parentheses each.
Oh yeah. All right. Should I start off, or do you wanna?
Well, let's see. This first 3 are fairly short, so letting you start off would give me the first 3 big ones, and then you can start kind of warming up.
All right.
My Swedish friend. I don't even know what the fucking accent.
My Swedish friend. Hello there. Welcome to welcome to Sweden.
Swedish friend. You know what? I might need you to do your accent. Actually, let your accent in, so I can learn another accent.
Okay. I can do this. I see this little child as a Russian boy.
Fair enough. Because
I'm gonna do the Russian narration throughout the whole thing.
alrighty then. Yeah, no. Give me some footsteps to follow in, because I think you might be the more experienced voice actor than here.
Okay. Ever since I was a boy, I have always loved the woods. Well, it might be a better word, but I'm getting ahead of myself. As a child, I lived in a house right next to a heavily wooded area. Every day, I would go out into the woods with my friends. We covered nearly every inch of those woods. Hiking, camping, climbing trees, you name it. The woods were our playground, and we controlled them. Or at least so we thought. Okay, it's a usual beginning of creepypasta.
Yeah, no, that's... Yep, we were kids. We were out playing. It was our area. Oh, shit, there was something dangerous there.
We were kids. We loved the woods. Oh, not anymore.
But goddamn, that was actually good. Like,
what? What was good?
The Russian. That sounded natural. Like,
thank
I don't know.
you.
As far as I hadn't known that this was how you speak to me most of the time, I wouldn't have realized that wasn't your voice. Like, yeah, no, you've definitely setting the bar high. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything like that for a while. Like, I gotta, Yeah,
Do
no,
you have a
that's
Russian
okay.
accent in your minds?
I've got a fucked up German that I got from mimicking video game characters that I slip into by accident when I'm playing certain video games. I never do it on purpose. I've
Hmm.
occasionally accidentally sounded Irish. I've
Hmm.
once pulled off a fucking spot on Christopher Walken, never been
Hmm.
able to do it since.
Mm-hmm.
So like people have told me that I've got the stuff for it, but I've just never been able to really harness it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've had people ask me, "Do you do stand up?" Because you got like that energy. I'm just like, no. So that's part of what kind of guided me into voice this whole realm in the first place. But I've never been able to do it on purpose like you just did for the entire narration there.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm still just controlling the inflections of going lower and higher whenever I'm doing different characters.
Hmm.
So yeah, no, that's I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull that off on some of these, but I'll try. You know
Well,
what? I will
I take
give.
that as a real compliment. Thank you. But you know, I don't
So
know. That's not fair to say that I have done more voice acting than you. I don't even know how much you have made. Well, I was gonna say from the beginning, like maybe I
like
just started earlier than you did because like my whole
that's
life
that's fair.
has been voice acting. I That's like the thing I have made since I was 5. I just clicked into movies this quickly when I first saw one, or not when I first saw one, but when I saw one myself for the first time. So
That's
like that
fair.
was always interesting to me, like how voices get into animations and shit. So like voice acting, it's not really a problem for me.
That's fair. That's really just the generational thing because YouTube was not like voice acting on YouTube wasn't a thing until I was already an adult, had a job, and doing stuff.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
that
but I
is
mean
always come.
it's always something you can train, something you like can
Yeah,
build up.
yeah. I mean, that's what I'm doing right here. Like that
Yeah.
is literally that is literally part and parcel of what I am doing here. So,
Hmm.
yeah, no, like that's but it's still just a fun thing. Anyways, I think we're our commentary is going in the wrong
Yep,
direction.
we're
Shall we get back
drifting
to
off a
it?
little. Yeah, let's see if you can do a Russian accent. Let's see.
I don't know. I have no idea how you even did. I don't know how. I
Well, try and I will rate it.
think
No press. Just remember, it's only me watching right now. You're only gonna
I
get.
know, and then we're gonna put this on YouTube for
Oh
people
yeah.
to watch and. Uh,
I
okay,
mean,
let
it's
me try.
easy to. That's so easy. That's actually so mean to me. When I start off a voice acting in the narration, like when I did last time with,
That's fair.
"Oh,
Like
I'm
you
so
had to go.
happy," and like you can't. You like didn't come with the same energy. Then like when viewers listen, I have listened through some of those, like the Good Boyfriend one, and I was like, it's so hard to follow like the narration when one of them tries too hard, one tries too little. So like it's just bang away from each other. So it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's fair. Like I need to break. Of course, you also had to get over the embarrassment of fucking going absolutely wild.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
I'm
have any
still.
social anxiety at all. I could do whatever I fucking want. That's the problem.
All right, let me try. Thinking back, I remember as we just found around. I don't even know how where I'm supposed to be doing it right.
It was good. It was
Like,
good. Just remember to use that when you do R. Just rrr. Just try to use the rrr. It's like that's the
on
only
all,
one. That's the only thing I always try
on
to
all
hold
of
on.
them,
Hmm?
on all of them. Like, is that
Usually,
just
I
all of?
always use the R's with like that kind of pronunciation.
Uh,
And then
thinking back,
I'm not even perfect in Russian accent either. Like, but
that's
like
fair. I
that's
don't
how I
know.
do it.
Like, I like aside from various movies, I like that. I don't know Russian accents. I don't know Russian mannerisms. I think you said you based your voice off of a friend of yours who is Russian.
Yeah, yeah. I actually did that.
I
I,
don't
I
have
actually
anyone
have
like
some many different Russian friends, so I have kinda learned it from them. You know, you and me when we did the 100 subscriber video. You remember that one?
yeah.
There was one other guy with us, two other guys, but one of them, you know, the younger one with longer hair, he was Russian. You know, Ivan Kaskinde, or I don't know how
Yeah.
to pronounce his name. He is Russian, I think. So sometimes his accent comes out. So sometimes he talks like this, and then just pretty much this comes in then and then. So it's like you can hear the Russian just peek in sometimes. And then I have a friend over at my college that is Russian. So every time he speaks, he always speaks this kind of English. And you know, he only understands English also. So that's kind of how I got better in English. You know, other Swedes, like my mother, for an example, she wouldn't even be able to go into a restaurant and order food because in a English restaurant because she has no English at all. She can say hello. That's that's pretty much it.
I mean, it's kind of universal.
Yep. Very sorry, everyone. On shit.
Yeah, no.
Very sorry, everyone. We got carried away here.
You got a young guy tutoring a older guy on how to voice act and just get over himself, basically.
That's gonna be a meme.
Thinking back, I remember as we ran around the forest out of the corner of my eye.
Very good, actually. Very good. Very good.
Okay, I could see something quickly flitting between the trees next to us. Next to me, put it off as my eyes playing tricks on me.
That actually works really well. You got the
That was how.
only with the R's. It sounds much more Russian. You know, you sound more like a mild Russian who have moved to like America for 10 years or something. So like he still has the R's in his pronunciations.
Okay, so I guess I have a Russian accent. I guess I'll keep practicing that for the rest of this narration. Let the comments roast me in the let the commenters roast me as that's not how we sound, motherfucker.
Ivan Kaskinde is gonna be so mad.
Or maybe this is a hidden talent that I didn't know I had. We'll find out.
Maybe there is a hidden talent you didn't know you had.
You see, I don't have the rest of those inflections.
Had, that's a fun thing, you know. Just what I did is change the A from my English A, you know, when you said had, to a Swedish A, had. Like that sounds so much more like Russian to me. So it's like I only had two friends in college. They were my best friends.
Fair enough. Other times, when I was camping with my friends and we were sitting around the fire. I have like I'm too southern for that one. Fire. The fire. Just out of the firelight, I could have sworn I saw a silhouette of something. When I turned away, it got to get my friend's attention. It looked to look at that thing. It was gone. When we looked back, not a sound having been made. My friends laughed at me and joked that I was scared of the dark. I laughed with them, assuring myself that it was simply a trick of the light or something. Oh, your shit froze again. I'm just sitting there like, okay.
No, I'm here. I just wanted to cut in there that actually the Russian works really well. It's just I notice, and that's probably nothing you can change now. And I'm not telling you to do it, but the only thing I hear right now is that you're thinking too much about the accent. So it sounds more like it sounds more like a Russian trying to read a book that they don't really understand.
I mean, that's fair. Like,
but
this
like
is
that's also something. That's also something that I don't blame you for, because like you're probably sitting and thinking about, okay, let's pronounce this right.
That is fair. I just admitted that I've never really done this on purpose. It just comes out by accident every now and then. And
Yeah.
this is not really one that's kind of comes out every well, it kind of is. It's not too far off from the German that comes out when I'm playing Minecraft. Sometimes at night though, I'd look out. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I, I thought I was on the wrong paragraph. Sometimes at sometimes at night though, I'd look out the window at the forest. These were the scariest times because I couldn't rationally explain what it was. But when I looked out the window at the woods, I would see a face amongst the trees. Before it quickly disappeared again. Those nights I couldn't sleep a wink.
Okay, we have talked about much different stuff than the story right now, but this far into the story, it sounds like your usual, typical creepypasta.
Yep. I'm out in the woods. I saw something in the woods. Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get some voice lines here. Or one at least. That's gonna be interesting. I still went into the woods fairly often, usually at the behest of my friends. I did my best to forget the strange face, which I managed to do for a while. I was 17, and my friends Hayden, Noah, and Mason, and my brother Kieran managed to annoy me into going camping in the woods with them. We packed up our gear and headed to our usual spot in the woods. We set up, and a few hours later, it was dark, and we had a fire roaring away. Noah sighed constantly as he leaned back in his camp chair. Well, I'd say I did a good job, if I say so myself, he said. I rolled my eyes. Noah was 16 and a resident goofball. Jokes endlessly streamed from his mouth. Okay, we get into character introductions.
Yep.
So, we got... which one did we get? We get Hayden, Noah, Mason, and my brother Kieran. Okay. Interesting. You get some voice lines now. Let's see how you do.
Alrighty then. Oh fuck it. I'll make mine the American hanging out with a bunch of Russians and I'll switch back to the Russian for the narration. So I'm
Oh, okay. You can do that.
repeating basically. Please, I replied. You sat on your ass the whole
no,
time.
no, wait, that is right. Oh, sorry, I was too far up.
No.
Continue.
And now it's Noah. Shit. Now I got. Yeah, no. Now I realize that. Now I technically have another voice guy to come up with. Fuck it. Fucking. Hey, I set up my chair. Noah retorted. I rolled my eyes again. Hayden, our group's token arrogant son of a bitch, and 16 as well, snorted and laughed with snorted. It's supposed to be with laughter, but anyways, snorted with laughter and laughter. That fucking.
Entertaining.
Yeah, no, like it's hard to voice act and then like, oh shit, no, it's supposed to be saying something else while also like, wait, no, gotta maintain the voice. Like,
Gotta
damn.
do some experience also, like.
And now I got a Hayden son of a bitch. Well, actually, you kind of got a redneck son of a bitch at work. Hayden, so
you could do Hayden. I can help you with some. What do you call it? Suggestions. You could do Hayden a bit lighter, like up with your tone. In my head, he sounds like this. You didn't even do that.
You didn't even do that. You didn't even do that. Hayden said. Kieran set up the whole set it up while you were off looking for squirrels in the trees.
Okay, we got some lazy piece of shits.
All right, I think Noah was one of your characters anyway, so fucking have on the next three. God damn, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough one for me.
Yeah. I heard from a reliable source that an albino squirrel lives out there. Noah stated matter-of-factly. Curtis is not a reliable source, Mason cut in, using air quotes as he said, reliable source. Mason was a funny, athletic kid, and one of the youngest in the group at age 15. The guy is so high most of the time, he might not even. Oh shit, that was fucking Italian. Ah, pizza passport! Sorry. The guy is so high most of the time, he might have seen a unicorn and believed it. Wait, what? He might have seen a unicorn and believed it. If I saw a unicorn, I would also believe it. Or what?
I mean,
What the fuck is that? He probably means
he's
that.
talking about a dude he's probably talking about a dude who's on shrooms, and like, you'd probably see a unicorn.
I would see this line as originally supposed to be like, oh, if someone told him there was a unicorn here, he would believe it. But I don't know. He might have seen a unicorn and believed it.
Fair enough. He might have. I think this is just someone who has a vague understanding of how drugs work, and like knows that someone on drugs might envision a unicorn and believe it. So he just kind of rolled with it.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Noah hesitated. He actually told me he saw one over by the river. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we got a high dude hanging out with a bunch of small kids.
Well, no. Well, he's not part of this group. He was just the reliable source that one of the kids knows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right.
Which it's still a questionable relationship.
Oh, you got very small lines now.
Alrighty then. Well, that's not what we started this out for, but also this one's one of the bigger challenges for me because I'm doing multiple voices that I'm not used to.
By some reason, I feel more comfortable doing a Russian accent. It's like I don't really see that many faults in my voice when I narrate, because like every fault I do when I say something wrong, it sounds like me just doing a Russian accent.
I gotta keep saying, like, they come in to me whenever I'm like, almost when I'm thinking something else. So I don't know where the German one even comes from. Like, I do it literally while I'm playing Minecraft. Like, I'm gonna put this over here, and I'm gonna put this over there, and I'm gonna stack that over there. And like, it's just like, where did that even come from?
I am the German doctor.
So yeah, I know, like, it's weird. I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. All right, Noah hesitated. I forgot what Noah sounded like. Fuck it. He actually told me he saw one by the river. We all burst out laughing. Kieran, the youngest, at 14 years old, gave Noah a sarcastic thumbs up as Noah glared at us.
I quite don't remember at all what's going to happen in this story by some reason, so this is weird for me.
No, here we go.
Needed to say.
Pardon me.
That was a monster out in the woods.
Probably. Her name was Kitty.
Aww. Gremlin.
She melds into the shadows.
Oof. Like my anxiety. You got two more.
You're such a dumbass. My brother told him. Noah grumbled under his breath as he crossed his arms. Let's just roast some marshmallows, okay? Noah said in a huff, attempting to change the subject.
Okay. Nothing. We got some character introductions now. Just to see how all of them act. So that's interesting. All right, I replied, still grinning. I reached back behind my chair and groped around for the bag of marshmallows. The others were reaching for the roasted sticks as my fingers brushed not against the plastic bag that held the fluffy orbs, but against something smooth and warm, almost like skin. I yanked my hand away in fear and shock. I heard whatever I had just touched skittering off into the trees. I looked at the dark forest around us, but I couldn't see anything. My friend stared at me in confusion. Dude! Mason said after a few tense moments of silence. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, I said uncertainly. My hand just brushed against an animal, that is all. I mean, if I would have sat around a fucking campfire, reaching out for a bag and feeling fucking skin, and it just rattles away into the fucking woods, I would be more freaked out.
Yeah, no. I would not immediately think animal, but at the same time, you're in the woods, so you're gonna feel some things crawling on you from time to time. Blah 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 blah. Don't be such a crybaby. Hayden said with a mocking grin. I glare at him as he continued. I'm sorry. Some of these I can't. I don't know. It's kind of hard to translate into the rolling of the R.
You don't have to do the Russian accent.
But I already started, so might as well try. Like, pass me the mallows. Fuck you. I
said. Why did you make it so fucking like? Oh, fuck you.
Because that is a phrase that I say that plenty enough times. Like,
fuck you.
Fuck you.
That's such a fucking happy voice. Fuck you. This song is so fucking funny.
I said.
Sorry.
Reaching back and tossing him the bag of marshmallows. Nothing was there this time. The mood quickly eased back to our usual laughter and good cheer. But I couldn't shake that uneasy feeling. The forest was giving me the feeling that we weren't alone.
Okay, so there's a face among the trees?
I mean, if you're ever out hunting, you see a deer, you'll see a face, so...
I woke up the next morning to panic shouts and argue. Wait, what the fuck? Why did it go from... That went fast. Okay. I woke up the next morning to panic shouts and arguing, rubbing the sleep from my eye. I left my tent to see Mason, Kieran and Noah yelling at each other. What the hell is going on? I asked, annoyed. Noah looked at me. Oh shit. A confused and frightened expression on his face. Hayden is gone, he told me, a fearful edge to his voice. Okay. This came very quickly. That's what she said.
I feel sorry for you, brother.
I'm trying to hang in here. They were sitting at the campfire, and now he woke up the next morning.
Yeah, he didn't really know how to get to the scene transition, so he's just like, they're all at the campfire, and he just fucking passed out, and then he's back up, waking back up. Like, he forgot to put in the, I went to bed.
He could have done a, we drank some, and then later, when I was drunk enough, I went to sleep. Then I woke up, or I passed out, then when I woke up the next morning, or something.
Yeah, this one must be an actual good little Christian boy, and he don't do those kind of things, so he didn't think about it. He doesn't have the drunk friend crawling through the window with his ding.
He did earlier state that he was hanging out with people that took drugs and was high all the time.
One of the group. The narrator is the good boy. One of the group is the bad boy.
Ah.
What? I asked in bewilderment. Hayden's gone, Noah repeated. Vanished, poofed, disappeared. He could have gone home, I said. My southern really came out on that one. I said, trying to bring out some rationality to the situation.
With all of his stuff still here... Oh wait, Mason. With all of his stuff still here, Mason said, pointing to Hayden's chair and day bag. I blinked in confusion as I stared at the camping gear. You were tenting with him, I said, returning my attention to Noah. He went to bed when we all did. Where would he go? Last night I heard him leave our tent to take a piss, Noah explained. I went back to sleep right after he left, and he's still not back. Maybe he got drunk. Oh yeah, right.
I mean, he did the classic horror movie thing, wandered too far from the group and got snatched.
Yep.
I mean, it happens every time. I mean, literally, it happens every time. It's law. It's just like saying, "I'll be right back," and then you don't come back. Like you wander too far.
I'll be right back. Yep.
Like, you wander into the forest, you take a piss, and you don't.
I want to do a story where I can play a fucking crazy dude. Maybe we have some more fun stories here. We could do.
Your time, you got enough. Fear was beginning to grip me as I tried to think of what could have happened. Maybe he got lost? I stammered. In these woods? You can't get lost here, Noah said in exasperation. I didn't respond. Look, Kieran got in. Jason and I will go look for him. You guys pack up while we're gone, alright?
And this is also how they die. We're going out to look for him. Be right back!
You split up the party.
Fucking idiot. Okay, now I get the long line.
Yep. And then two short ones, so it's not really that much.
Alright, I said with a hesitant nod before adding, be careful. Mason and Kiara nodded in reply before marching off into the trees and out of sight. Noah and I began packing our banking gear. About an hour went by before we finished storing our gear and cleaning up the campsite. I sat down on a stump, bouncing my leg nervously as we waited for Mason and Kieran to come back. A few more minutes had passed when I heard them come back. Or more accurately, run back. Their faces were pale, and pure terror was written on them as they quickly grabbed their backpacks. We're leaving! Mason shouted through panicked breaths. What about Hayden? Noah asked. Ah shit, I accidentally read the next line. Okay.
Well, we already know what's coming.
Yep.
He's dead, Kieran answered. We need to leave, now.
You sounded very panicked. He is dead. We have to go.
I can only either do emotion or accent. I'm focusing on accent. I don't have the skill to combine them right now. Okay, I'm not Robin Williams.
Okay.
Noah's about to protest, but listened and grabbed his and Hayden's backpacks. I quickly shouldered my bag and we began to run out of the trees. Panic was rising in my chest as we sprinted through the forest. I couldn't believe it. Hayden was dead. There wasn't anything deadly in these woods. The river wasn't fast or deep. None of our climbing trees were too tall. Falling from them barely merited a sprained ankle. There weren't any bears or wolves in the woods either. Why was he dead? We reached a tree lined and burst into an open patch of grass between two houses. We slowed to a stop, gasping for air.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick thing that we usually do when we get into these stories. I am gonna do I forgot the word. When you say when you say something that you think is gonna happen.
Prediction?
Prediction! Thank you. I'm gonna do a prediction because I absolutely don't remember at all what's gonna happen now. I promise you. Okay, he probably laying on the ground, stomach open, lungs bursted, and they're gonna say a wild animal cut him open or something, and then end the episode with, then I saw something in the forest and he's after me now, or something like that, and then just cut it.
I mean, potentially. I mean, that's very Oddly specific with the lungs burst open.
Oh,
Detail.
I actually just did it because these stories are often very violent.
That's fair.
Now! Noah Wist. Talk! What? Another pause for breath. Happened! Give me a damn minute! Mason huffled. We all went silent, resting and catching our breath. The horror of the entire situation sank in during those quiet, tense moments as Kieran and Mason caught their breath. We found Hayden near the river, Mason explained upon recovering. He shuddered as he remembered what he saw. He was impaled on a tree branch. His hands were tied to two other branches above his head with his fucking intestines. His eyes were clawed. Oh, his eyes were clawed out, and his face. Jesus, his face was frozen in an awful look of horror. His shirt had been ripped open, and oh god. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
he wasn't necessarily disemboweled. Well, you're partially correct. He was disemboweled.
Mm-hmm. They did a freaking crucifix on him.
Something like that. Mason stopped talking and began to retch. Kieran picked up where he left off. Absolute terror stained on his face. Scratching his chest were the words, "Wrong one." Both of us threw up on the spot before running back to the campsite. Noah was pale, his face an even more fearful expression than Mason and Kieran. We all sat in silence before Noah spoke again. Fuck, he said. But what do we do?
Okay. We need to call the police, I said, trying my best to hold back my panic. What about the woods? Kieran asked. Man, fuck the woods! Fuck the woods! Fuck the woods! Mason shouted. I'm never going back in there! We all nodded in agreement. Okay.
It's not too dissimilar from the one where nothing happened, where there was just an imposter in the group. At least this one, one of the group died off screen in the woods.
I get a little bit of Abandoned by Disney vibes.
There. We need to get out of here, I said, standing up straight. You don't need to tell me twice, Noah agreed. We hurriedly walked away from the trees that we never returned to, fearful of what lay within. A few days have gone by since Hayden's death. The police recovered his body during this time, and his funeral will be there in a few weeks. Closed casket, of course. Mason, Kieran, and I all refused to speak to the police on the matter. What could we say? We had no idea what happened. We were originally the suspects for his murder until his autopsy. There is no evidence that anyone had killed him. I mean, his guts splayed out. Like, that's kind of evidence enough that something happened. Like,
and he was fucking spiked to a tree.
Yeah, like,
what the fuck you mean? His body accidentally got hanged up on the tree. It was an accident. It was the wind.
No DNA was present on Hayden's corpse, nothing other than his own. I knew what killed him. It was whatever creature that had been stalking us. The face in the forest.
Okay, I guess I'll close this one off and we'll go into some theories and shit.
Yeah, and then I guess we got time for the movie bit.
Yeah. And I now know what wrong one means. Every day the creature grows closer. I can tell what it looks like now. Hairless, grey, Mottled skin, long, gangly limbs that end in hands and feet with razor-sharp nails, and as long, thin head with sunken black eyes that never blink. I lock my windows and doors every night, and sometimes I can hear it scratching at the glass of my window pane. It wants in, it wants me, and when it grows impatient enough, there's nothing that can stop it. Nothing will stop the face amongst the trees from taking me. Yeah, okay. This was at least not as bad as Abandoned by Disney in... no, this was at least not as bad as Jeff the Killer. But
yeah, this one was fairly middling. It could have been
better.
Better, could have been
Much
worse.
But also, I feel like... I mean... It's your usual horror story. It's like,
Yeah,
this is what
it's very
usually
typical.
happens. So like, I would say, I would give this a 5 out of 10. Just because like, it is what it is. It's not special, it's
Yeah.
not bad. And absolutely not as good as I remember. So let's
They
see.
rarely are.
There's a creature in the woods. If we go through the story a little bit. As I see it, a bunch of friends usually camped in the forest. When they once came out into the forest, they laid down all their stuff and began camping. We get introduced to all the characters and all their characteristics. A creature was laying close behind them, checking up on who they were. When his hand touched the creature, it got a sense of obsession with this guy, which then led to its wanting to capture it. But because it was laying on its back behind him, it hadn't seen exactly how it looked, how the character, the narrator, looked like. So when he later come back that night when everyone slept, he took one that he thought was the one. He killed him, and when he noticed that it wasn't the narrator, he impaled him on the branch and wrote not the right one, or the wrong one or something. And now he's searching for the narrator or something. That's how I see the story, quickly.
Something along those lines, yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I'm not hating on it. This story was written a while ago, so I mean, the years have gone through, and during the time period between this story when it was written and now today, we can't really give it justice because there's so many other stories that is circling around the internet today that is fairly relatively the same. So like, it's not really interesting anymore. But I guess for its time of the release, I guess this could have been one of the most scariest stories ever, which maybe led me to liking it a bunch. Because I think this one was uploaded during the same period that Creepypasta was the most famous, during like 2016, maybe back there.
Alright, you're not gonna sit in my lap and be a little bitch.
Huh?
Talking to the cat.
Oh, I thought you said sit in my lap and don't be a bitch or something.
I said she's not gonna. I told her she can't sit in my lap and be a little bitch.
Okay. Anyways, what did you think of the story?
Middling, like you said, 5 out of fucking 10. Like, it could have been better, could have been worse. Like, it's very. It'll be forgotten by the time we get to the end of the movie.
Yeah. Next time we do a story recording, whenever you have time, I would like to do the dog story. It is the longest one out of these, I think, out of the stories I gave you. And it's one of the most interesting, in my opinion.
Alrighty then.
Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Did you like it? Well, then do the most obvious thing ever. Like it. Press the like button. And if you have time, please go down below, even further down. You see that red subscriber button? Please press it. it will become gray, a much better color. And if you don't want to miss any future videos, because when you subscribe, there's not enough proof that you will get out the videos to you, because YouTube hates us and don't pushes out our videos enough to our subscribers. So if you never want to miss another future episode, please press the notification bell also. And if you have something that you agree with us on, something you don't agree with us on, or something you just want to discuss with us on, what should you do?
Comment. Send an email to that one that you've been putting out.
Oh yeah, you want your question in a future episode? Gmail your questions over to rezbirpasta@gmail.com. And
while you're checking all this stuff out, check out my book on Amazon, Altered Fate by William Bain.
Altered Fate by William Bain. Search it up. You can find it on Amazon, you said?
Yep. And Kindle.
And Kindle. Yeah, but yeah, this has been The Face Amongst the Trees. I was about to say written by us, but narrated and discussed by your hosts Rasmus aka Rezbir and Bill / ThatNinjaThere, signing you off, and we hope you have a good night. We'll see you next Saturday or Wednesday, depending on when this episode is uploaded. Thank you for watching, and sincerely, take care of you. We'll love every little one of you, unless you're underage. Goodbye!